Last spring, my great-nephew, 38 years old, big, strong-looking fella, helped me carry groceries up from the car, 2 flights of stairs. By the top, he was the one out of breath, not me. He looked at me, kind of laughing, kind of not, and he said, "Aunt Ruthie, how? You're 95. How are you not even winded?" And I told him what I'm going to tell you right now. Because I am 95 years old, and I am stronger, steadier, and got more energy than a whole lot of people half my age. And it is not luck. It is not good genes. It is 5 things I do, 5 simple things, and I have done them for so long they're just who I am now. Stay with me, because the 5th one, it costs nothing, it takes no time, and it might be the most important of them all. Most people never even think of it. Now let me tell you what these 5 things are not. There's no gym membership. I have never once set foot in one. There's no special diet. I eat real food, and yes, I eat dessert. There's no expensive supplement, no machine, no pill. Everything I'm about to tell you is free, every bit of it, and you could start every single one of them today, at any age, 40, 60, 80. It is never, ever too late. I promise you that. My name is Ruth. Folks call me Ruthie, and I want to be honest with you before we start. I am not a doctor. I'm just a woman who's been paying attention for 95 years. So if you've got a health condition or you're on medication, you talk to your doctor before you change a thing. Always. Your health comes first. But if you're just an ordinary person who wants to feel strong and steady for a good long time, then pull up a chair. Let me tell you what worked. The first one, and it's the one everybody gets wrong. I move every single day. Not hard, not for an hour. I just move. Every morning, before I do anything else, I walk. Some days it's around the block. Some days, if my knees are fussing, it's just up and down my own hallway. But I move. Every day. Rain or shine. Good mood or bad. Here's what people get wrong. They think it has to be exercise. Sweating, huffing, some class with loud music. No. Your body was not built to sit in a chair all day and then punish itself for an hour. It was built to move a little, all day long. And here's the thing I quit at 60 that I believe saved my life. I'll tell you what it was in just a minute, but I'll give you a hint. Everybody told me it was what I had earned, and it was quietly killing me. The doctors will tell you, muscle is the one thing you lose fastest as you age, and the one thing that keeps you independent. The day you can't get up out of your own chair is the day everything changes. So I keep my legs strong. I stand up, I sit down, I carry my own groceries. I don't ask for help I don't need. Because every time you let someone do it for you, you get a little weaker. I'd rather stay strong. The second thing, and this one surprised even me when I understood why it worked. I have never once left a table stuffed. Not in 70 years. There's an old saying from the longest living people on Earth, folks in places where reaching 100 is normal. Before they eat, they remind themselves to stop when they're 80% full, not stuffed, not one more bite. Just enough. I eat 3 real meals. I eat food I actually like. And yes, I told you, I eat dessert. A little, slowly. And I enjoy every bite without 1 ounce of guilt. The trick was never about eating less of what you love. It was about stopping sooner. You push back from that table still light on your feet. Never heavy. Never miserable. Do that for a lifetime. And you never spend your years carrying weight your knees and your heart have to fight against every single day. Now the third one. This is where people start to get surprised. Because it's got nothing to do with your body. I talk to somebody every single day. Every day. A neighbor over the fence. A phone call to my niece. The young woman at the market who I've watched grow up. I am 95 years old, and I have never once let myself get lonely. Because loneliness, and I mean this, loneliness ages a person faster than anything I have ever seen. I've watched it happen. I've watched people lose a husband, a wife, and just close the curtains. Stop calling, stop going out. And I have watched them fade in a single year, not from any disease, but from being alone. That is the mistake that ages people faster than anything, and it is the one nobody warns you about. So I fight it, on purpose. I reach out first. I don't wait for the phone to ring, I ring it. Every day, one real conversation. That's my rule. And it has kept me here as much as any walk ever did. The fourth thing, your mind is a muscle too, and it wastes away the same as your legs if you let it sit. So I never let mine sit. I read, every night. I do my puzzles. I learn things I've got no earthly reason to learn. Last year it was the names of all the birds at my feeder. This year it's a few words of Spanish from the fella next door. It doesn't matter what it is. What matters is that it's new. Familiar things let the brain coast. New things make it work. And a working brain stays a sharp brain. I have buried people 20 years younger than me who stopped being curious at 60 and were gone in their mind long before they were gone in their body. Stay curious. It is medicine, and it's free. And now the fifth one, the one I promised you costs nothing and matters most, purpose. Every single morning I wake up with a reason to get out of bed, something that needs me. My garden needs watering, my neighbor needs checking on, a letter needs writing. It does not have to be big, it just has to be yours. And here's that thing I quit at 60, the thing everybody told me I had earned. I quit retiring. I quit the whole idea of it. The day people stop having a reason to get up is the day they start to die. I've seen it too many times to call it anything else. They handed me a gold watch and told me to rest, to take it easy, to slow down. And slowing down is the most dangerous thing a person can do. So I never did. I kept a reason. I have always kept a reason. That's the fifth secret. Not a diet, not a workout, a reason. The people who live long and live well are almost never the ones who took it easy. They are the ones who stayed needed, who stayed useful, who got up every morning because something was waiting on them. People treat getting old like a sentence. Like, once you pass a certain birthday, you're supposed to shrink down, sit still, and wait quietly for the end. I never agreed to that. And you don't have to either. 95 years. And I'll tell you the truest thing I know. Your body will mostly do what you ask of it, right up until the day you stop asking. So keep asking, keep moving, keep eating gentle, keep calling people, keep learning. And for heaven's sake, keep a reason to get up in the morning. None of it costs a dime, and all of it starts today, not tomorrow, today. So here's what I want from you. Tell me in the comments, how old are you? And which one of these 5 are you already doing? And which one have you been putting off? Be honest now. I read every single one, and I answer the ones I can. And tell me this too. Is there something your mother or your grandmother did to stay strong and sharp that I didn't mention today? Because that is how this gets passed down. We share it. We keep each other going. If a 95-year-old woman gave you a little push today, then stay with me. There's a new one of these every week from somebody who's already walked a good long way down the road you're on. Next time, I'll tell you the 3 foods I've eaten nearly every day of my life and the one thing I have never once put in my body. You might be surprised by both. Now go on, get up, take your walk. I'll be taking mine.